This video is for those of you who you ever feel like you're just stuck. Like things aren't bad. They're not like terrible, but they're not how you viewed them. They're not how you imagine it would be. They're not up to the levels you imagined when you were younger. Say you were a kid, teenager, or whatever. I'm 27 now. And I'm just sitting back, like reflecting, just thinking about like the things I've accomplished and more so the things that I said I would do by a certain time or a certain point in my life. I said I would have my first whatever at this time, hit whatever 50K in my account at this time. I set all these goals, I set all these standards for myself, right, at a young age. And you might be someone who similar type of person, like you set high bars for yourself, you set high achievements. Like I went to a good school, good college, studied. I followed the path that was paved for me by society. And then I'm just now in a lull of like things aren't terrible where I need to adjust, but they're not even like close to where I want to be because I told myself like me and my best friend, right? He's into music. He's a producer. He makes beats. And when we were like 12 or 13, we grew up together. We told each other like by the time we hit 22, 23, we're going to hit our first million. And by the time we're like 25, we'll have multi-millions. And then we set like these goals or these things. And at the time, they didn't seem like outrageous. They just seemed normal. But then we got molded into like this, or me, I got molded into this person that I said I was trying to avoid, and that person was someone who's being like my biggest fear, right, is being someone who's normal, someone who is average, just like another person existing on this planet, not like just an everyday figure like no one notices. It's just like an extra in a show or just like an NPC. That's my biggest fear is to have like my biggest fear is not being broke or none of that. My biggest fear is just being average, just being subpar to like what I thought I would be. And like I haven't hit those goals, those those monetary goals that I mentioned, but I'm just in a place right now where I just feel like I'm stuck and I have a big decision looming on me. The decision is to accept a job that will pay me decent. It's not crazy money, but it's not like you'll be broke. Or should I pursue more so my passion of I enjoy day trading, like day trading stocks, things like that. I got into the finance world for that reason, but I was doing little of any of the, if any of that, when I actually got into the finance world, when I got into the professional world. And the reason I got into that trading aspect of things is the freedom it allows. The freedom it allows you to, you can be anywhere in the world. All you have to do is just have your internet. It doesn't take all day. You don't have someone micromanaging you. You don't have someone looking over your shoulder, and you can make tons of money. And you could also lose tons of money at the same time. Same flip of on the other side of the coin. So that's something I'm still working on. I have a YouTube channel where I'm growing my account, those accounts. But that's besides the point. It's do I pursue this passion that I mentioned of just trading, which requires me to have availabilities in the mornings so I can look at the charts, look at the lines, whatever. Or do I take the stable job that pays me like it's like 80K and like do an office job. And that's, mind you, that's something I was trying to get away from. That was something I was just doing previously in my prior job. And I told myself, I left back in August, and I told myself, worst case scenario, I'll just be back. If I quit, pursue my dreams, then I'll just be back where I started. But I quit instantly, was like, I need money, and then started looking again, started interviewing. I didn't actually pursue the dream as fully as I thought. The dream of creating YouTube video, like I'm doing the YouTube videos on my other channel, um, throwing up TikToks. I'm doing it, but I didn't go full steam. It's kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Because it wasn't like, all right, let's go 1,000% on this plan. There's no plan B. It's like I'm half plan A, half plan B. You might be someone who half plan A, half plan B. You don't go full steam ahead, or maybe you have a decision on your head that you have to decide. Like, should I? I feel like this is a common thing. Like, should you pursue your actual passion, the thing that you actually enjoy, the thing that wakes you up, the thing that sparks your emotion, the thing that you can't wait to go to bed. You remember when you were a kid, you couldn't, like, you had a field trip or something. You're so excited you couldn't wait. You would go to sleep early because it'll be a quicker time period for the next day to come because you're so excited to go on that field trip. That's how, to me, with my passion. Like, I love Mondays because that's when the market opens. But for you, it could be an artist. It could be literally anything. That thing that you think about on a day to day that brings you actual joy, passion. Not if money wasn't an object, if money wasn't a thing. That thing, what is that for you? And I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place because I want to pursue this dream, but I need money to pay my loans, pay my bills, pay all this shit that society told me to do. Society told me to take out a car. Society told me to take out these loans and go to this school. And now I'm just sitting here, like, contemplating, like, which decision should I take? Which route should I take? And, like, you're someone that might just be feeling lost. So this video is kind of for you, to kind of give you some sort of direction, because I wish something like this, I could have watched something like this to kind of help me. But I have a decision, all right? I have a job offer on the table to take a job in Albany, New York, which is like in the middle of fucking nowhere, or actually go full steam ahead at my passion. And I'm in debt, credit card debt. I have loans, car payments, you name it. Like, this job would secure everything. But that's all it's doing is keeping me afloat. All it's doing is just keeping my head above water. I'm not really going much further than that. Or do you go to the passion that, yeah, you might be credit card debt, have loans, you might have extra payments you have to pay, but you can't afford it. But on the other side, down the tunnel, the light down the tunnel is you're pursuing your passion. You're pursuing something you enjoy doing. You're pursuing something that wakes you up every day. And whether you can make money from it or not, if you love something enough, especially in 2025, you can make money doing that thing. Somehow, some way, no matter what your passion is, you can make money doing your thing that you actually enjoy. It's going to be tougher than just taking that stable job, but this is more so me telling myself to don't quit on that dream, on that passion, because I'm only going to be 27 one time. This is the youngest you'll ever be right now. The youngest you'll ever be is this very moment right now, you watching this video. It's not like we can go back, we can't make changes, we can't edit, we can't control Z. This moment right now is the youngest you'll ever be, so why am I going to waste it trying to be just floating, just passing by? And like, another thing that made me think of this is just all these holidays are just passing by, the months, the weeks, the whatever, passing by, especially when I was at that miserable job. And it felt like time was just going a million miles per hour, and I wasn't really fully present because I wasn't doing something on the daily that I actually enjoyed. So if you have to make a decision, it doesn't have to be work related or passion related, but just any big decision, or if you're just feeling lost, not like you're down bad, but just like you're not where you want to be. Like for those of you that know, you know what I'm talking about. Like you're not down bad, but you're not in that spot. You're not living up to the levels you told yourself when you were a kid, or you told yourself by this date or by whatever date. You're not at that level. And it like frustrates me. I just came out this casino job making like shit money, but don't mind the fit. But it allows me the freedom to trade. It allows me the freedom to do the things that I want to do. But I'm on the flip. I'm not making money to really like, you know what I'm saying. So it's like I'm weighing out the pros and the cons of each decision. But I can't let money be that one factor. I can't let money be the one thing that's driving me to do something I'm miserable at, that I hate, sitting in a cube all day, typing away. I can't let money like sacrifice my sanity, because this is very limited. Like our time is super limited, right? And I don't know if this video helps you or not, or it just causes you more confusion, but I just want you to know, for the one person, if it gets even one view, I'm more than happy. But if you made it this far, make the your time here is limited. Your time here is very short. So make the decision that leads you to that path, leads you to that thing that I mentioned previously, that thing that actually brings sparkle in your eye, the thing that brings that fire, that emotion, the thing that you could talk about days and days and days to people. Do that thing, and you'll figure out everything else. So if you're feeling lost, that's my one tip for you. So yeah, stay tuned. Keep you guys updated, but that's all I had. Peace.